Alright, so in this video, this is going to be a really cool, important video, guys, and this has helped me tremendously throughout my storage unit career. So long story short, I actually don't have a lot of space. You know, to be quite honest, I have a warehouse, but it's in a basement, and so there's no roll-up doors. In fact, I got to go down a couple flights of stairs. I'm actually working on getting a new warehouse location, but this one worked out great for the price for at least a year. But that being said, space is really kind of limited. I only have a garage. In fact, my house is kind of a newer home, and there is HOA, which doesn't allow anything to be put in my backyard, like a shed. So literally, I have to rely on my garage. Most of you that are watching this probably do not have a lot of space. Now, this is going to be a video on how to get free rent for facilities to utilize that so you can save money. It all comes down to saving the most money you possibly can, okay? And so I've got a clip here, a video that I want to show you. It's like 3 minutes long, kind of a way that I was teaching people, and I teach people how to save money, and also if you're limited on space. Look, the idea here is it's simple. You're going to be buying 2 or 3 and 4 storage units a month, hopefully. And that being said, that's a lot of stuff, right? And one way that kind of helped me save money but still gain more space is what I would utilize storage units, actually. And so what you do is you'll call their 1-800 number. So every facility, if it's Extra Space, Public Storage, whatever storage facility that's close to your house, they have a 1-800 number. You call them and you say, do you have any specials going on at your facility? Okay? And we'll get to the clip here in a second. And so, do you have any specials going on in your facility if I move in? Do you offer a month or 2 months free? Always start with 2 months, and sometimes what I'll do too is I'll be like, look, I called another facility, they're offering a deal, but I wanted to see what your guys' deal was before I figured out where I wanted to move, okay? And this would kind of let them know, hey, he's shopping around, because look, believe it or not, these facilities give incentives to move in, whether it's a half a month, sometimes 2 months, depending on their capacity, right? And so what happens is you don't sign a contract for 6 months. You just go in there and you rent it for whatever time they give free, and then you find a way to move your stuff or sell your stuff. This actually works fantastic. Let's say you buy a storage unit yesterday and you need a quick area to put all the stuff. You put it all into a facility like this, and then you kind of sort it and go through it for the time that they allow that they're giving it to you for free. So not only do you not have to pay really anything to house the items for a month to 2 months, but it gives you time to buy more storage units and sort through the stuff. This is a way to store your items completely free for a month or 2 months. So let's go ahead and watch the clip here. So yes, I do have my own storage units, and I'm okay with showing it, guys, because we're actually moving out today. So we're no longer going to be renting here. It's a great facility. It's Extra Space storage, so I don't know if you guys know this facility, but it's pretty good. Basically, long story short, what I do is I rent for a couple months because they give a couple months free, and then I will take all the stuff out, and by that time I should pretty much have sold it all. But yeah, that kind of keeps it out of the house, keeps it out of my warehouse too, so. And where are we at? We're number 8. We're number 8. Alright, these are the best locks, guys. These are the best locks to get. And are you ready for the big unveil? Ready? Ah! Yes, there's nothing. This is a 10 by 20, guys. And look at that beautiful mattress sitting right there. So, little tip for Extra Space storage and other storage. If you call their 1-800 number and you talk to a rep, a lot of times they'll give you 2 months free. So, I know I'm gaming the system a little bit, but let's say I buy a lot of storage units and I need space. I'll call them up, be like, hey, I'm interested in a 10 by 20. They'll be like, okay, I'll give you 2 months free. The only thing I gotta pay is the $14. So I only paid $14 to house my stuff here for 2 months. And then by that time, I already have sold a lot of it.
and then I'll just take it out of here so I don't pay anything for storage for 2 months. And then when I need another unit, I'll do the same thing, but under like Ashley or my mom, and we'll get another 2 months free if we buy a lot of units, guys. As you can see, that's my truck, and we've got one other one, so we're going to take these and dump them as well. So anyways, let's continue on with the day.
All right, guys, so let's go through that real quick. It's very simple. Excuse me. Sometimes we get overwhelmed with the amount of storage units that we buy, and you guys are going to run out of space at your garage. A lot of you guys don't have warehouses. If you do, great. And a lot of you guys don't have extra space, and that's what keeps you from buying storage units. So I recommend you do a little research, find out what storage unit facilities are in your area, call their 1-800 number and see if they're offering any deals. This will allow you, now the $14 that I was talking about, the extra space requires you to have insurance on your storage units, and that's what that $14 was. But literally I paid $14 for 2 months for a 10 by 20, no contract. So a month and a half into it, I can take all that stuff out, or 2 months into it, I can take all that stuff out and only have spent $14 to hold all my storage unit stuff to allow me to sort it, go through it, sell it, dump it, whatever the case may be. This is a way to save money. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say I'm gaming the system. Look, I'm a business. My job is to make as much money for the business as possible, where I go back living somebody else's dream on a 9 to 5 working for a corporate company. I don't want to work for corporate, so I save as much money as I can. And if Extra Space or Public Storage or whatever these companies offer this stuff, it's on them. If they're going to offer these deals, they've got to understand that people could leave after 2 months. And so that's what you're going to do. And if you do it under you, maybe next time do it under your mom or do it under your sister or brother. Save as much money as you can. This is a way to get free rent, not have to pay virtually anything to house your stuff for a couple of months. But just make sure that you go through the stuff and you take it out after the 2 months, because then you don't want to be charged, because at the end of the day, you don't want to incur a bunch of bills when you're in this business, because you want to save as much money as you can. All right. I want to go through everything I do for storage units to give you guys ideas to make your life easier. This is one. And again, just utilize different things, whatever works best for you and your situation. This was what works best for me. It allowed me to buy more storage units, gain more space, and not have to pay anything for that. All right.